Alright, welcome back to the Scruffy Dude podcast. My name is Scruffy Dude, aka Isaac. And man, I want to talk about relationships, but I want to talk about, I guess, marriage. Well, I want to talk about relationships and marriage. Like, I guess all in one. I'm probably going to talk about relationships and it kind of lead to marriage. Um, man, people, I'm going to say this, right? Some people may say, people may say to themselves, I can't find the right person, right? And I'm talking about opposite sex. Man being with a woman being with a man, right? People may say, I can't find the right person, right? Every girl I meet is like this. Every guy I meet is like this, right? This goes back to being saved, right? The reason why I say go up, I guess I'm not really talking specifically to Christians because, hopefully, like the man have a biblical view of marriage and, how, before marriage, if you're in a relationship, like y'all trying to go towards marriage, like that's the aim. Hopefully, y'all have that, y'all have a biblical view of relationship and marriage, and then all of that will work out, because you all both are trying to follow Jesus, and y'all have a godly perspective or a godly outlook on things. So hopefully that will work out. I guess I'm talking about, like, specifically, I forgot to turn off my TV. It's crazy. But I guess I'm talking about specifically, people who have like a ungodly view of relationships and marriage. And that's why I said it starts with being saved. Because you can't go look for a certain type of woman unintentionally or intentionally, or a specific type of man unintentionally or intentionally, and then get mad what you get because you've been going after the same type of women or the same type of man. You've been going after the same type of person. You get what I'm saying? And then you get mad or frustrated with those people, or you be like, I can't find the right person. I don't know what it is. It's just no good men out there or no good women out there. There is, but you're looking at the wrong place. You're looking in the wrong place. Like it's like this, right? I heard this before. Y'all probably heard this before too, where it's like a woman who keep getting bad men who cheat on her and stuff like that, and then she like, oh, there's no good men out there. Where it's like, you heard, I know y'all probably heard something where it's like, oh, well, what's in you that's attracting these men, right? And to some extent, that's true. I would agree more with this statement. What type of man are you looking for? Are you, is your focus are you focused on ungodly standards and superficial standards? Are you focused on ungodly standards, or do you have Christ-like standards? You know what I'm saying? If you have ungodly standards, then yeah, you're going to find an ungodly man because you have ungodly standards. So yeah, we just have to understand when we go, like if I go look for a woman that's, if I say I'm gonna go find a godly woman, right? Like, perfect example, right? Before I met my fiance now, I met this other girl, and if I'm not wrong, all she wanted to do was have sex. Um, but see, what happened was that even when I met her, I'm not gonna go into details, but even when I met her, um, it it wasn't like when I met my fiance. When I met my fiance, right, my fiance was um, working in the ministry already. So I met her. We both was working in the youth ministry, and so that's like you already know, like if you working in the ministry, that don't mean a lot. Like like that don't mean that she gonna actually be saved and living for Jesus. But it's obviously a bigger chance that you're gonna find a woman that's living for Jesus. That if she's working in the ministry. So I met her, and so I met her. We eventually talked and linked up, and I was straightforward about what I believe, and then found out okay, she believed this too, and then from there we made it here. But you gotta understand that this is what I believe. Like, I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus. Well, I try to follow Jesus, and I laid out say this is what I believe. And if you don't believe that, it's like, nah, I can't mess with you. Like, if you're not a follower of Jesus, if you don't want to go towards the same thing that I'm going towards, meaning living for Jesus and stuff like that, well then yeah, I can't go towards you. But again, if you're a person who you like, you don't really have you don't have godly standards, and your standards is just I just want somebody who's fine and make a lot of money, then yeah, you're not gonna find the right person. If those are your standards, you want somebody fine and they make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have a lot of worldly standards, like a lot of superficial standards, like, oh, he gotta be this tall. He gotta be this tall, gotta make this much. He gotta look this way, he gotta be built this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a lot of superficial standards, then yeah, you're not gonna find the right person. So I just want people out there who may be looking at this to understand that if you want to find the right person, you have to first fix yourself. You have to first fix yourself, fix your outlook on things, fix your mindset, right? You want to find the right person. That's what you got to do. You got to say, okay, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? How am I approaching things the wrong way? I have to start looking at things from a Christ-like perspective, and then I have to uphold these Christ-like standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to find a good woman, a godly woman, that's what I gotta do. I gotta have godly standards. Same thing for a woman. You want to find a godly man, you gotta have godly standards. Don't go and find a man, have a one night stand with him, and then be like, man, I can't find no good man. Well, then you're not finding, you know what I mean? You obviously didn't approach that in a godly way. Because if you was, you would have been like, if you approach things in a godly way, right? Think about it like this: the same thing like I was saying with my fiance. If you approach things in a godly way, when you meet a person, opposite sex again, so you meet a person, right? You say, all right, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. Okay. And, you be straightforward. Like I said, you get into the conversation, however it may be. It don't have to be like first thing you say out your mouth. But I'm just saying, you'll get into the conversation about like, oh, hey, I believe in Jesus. What you believe in? Oh, I believe in, they can say, oh, I believe in some other God, some other idol, some other false God. You'd be like, oh, okay. You know now what you need to do, regardless of how that person may look, how fine they are, what they may have financially or whatever they may look physically. It's like nah, you don't believe what I believe, nah. You know what I mean? You ask them them things, them preliminary questions. Hey, what do you believe? What do you know, stuff like that. What do you believe? What's your goals? This and that. Stuff like that. And and then you go from there. If they have godly standards, then you say, okay, this is the person that I want to try to go towards a relationship with. I want to keep talking to this person, see if they really about what they say. And then if you start off that way, where you have those godly standards, you will meet a godly individual. But if you don't have godly standards and you just meet anybody because they fine, and you have worldly standards, then yeah, you're not gonna find the right person. You always gonna be like, there's no good women out there. There's no good men out there. All men do this. All women do this. So yeah, man. That's y'all advice. I mean, that's my advice to y'all. I hope y'all, take my advice and I guess I don't want to say adhere to it. I don't want y'all to obey me like I'm just something special, because I'm not. I just hope this can help y'all to some extent, But ultimately, like I said, too, it comes down to being saved. If a person isn't saved, they gonna want to do whatever they want to do, how they want to do it, So I hope y'all first, build a relationship with Jesus, I hope, y'all become saved. So yeah, if y'all like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Comment below. See y'all next time.